Welcome to the Yegs and Bacon Industries.
Ding 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 ding. Do 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 do. Yegs and bacon, gonna see what's shaking, 'cause there ain't no faking here on Yegs and Bacon. Yegs and Bacon.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to our Monday show. Yegs and Bacon is our pop culture and comic book. What's it's? Who's it's?
I'm Danica.
And I'm Brandon.
I wasn't sure where to come in on that one.
No, that's fair.
Welcome to Monday, everybody. I hope you had a good weekend. We did. We actually did have a good weekend.
Yeah, it ended up being pretty okay. And especially earlier today, we got done a lot of stuff. A lot of big, important things for the store's future.
Yes, we woke up early. Early for us, probably late for most people.
Mm-hmm.
We got some things done.
And we went to Cafe Rista, a great place in the area if you're looking for a cafe. We also recommend Cafe Neo and the Neo Juicery. Very good places to get your food and drink on. Your morning food and drink.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my gosh. All right. Where do you want to start?
We got lots to go over. Very important stuffs.
Okay.
I have them ready, maybe.
Well, that's good.
I have it as ready as I can, I guess.
That's fair.
All right. So off the top, I wanted to talk about how the Winter Soldier and Falcon is out.
Yes, it is.
And how the Winter Soldier's co-creator, Ed Brubaker, has some words, has some feelings about how that's going down. Partly because boy ain't getting paid. He's not getting paid at all.
No. And there would be no Winter Soldier without him. Literally.
Exactly. So in one of his latest newsletters that he puts out to folks, he's made his feelings known. I'm going to read out what's happening because it's a very important discussion to have. And I think it's one that we should be having right now. And so he says, and of course, today, the Falcon and Winter Soldier show debuts on Disney+, which I sadly have very mixed feelings about. I'm very happy for Sebastian Stan, who I think is both a great guy and the perfect Bucky/Winter Soldier, and I'm very glad to see him getting more screen time finally. Also, Anthony Mackie is amazing as the Falcon, and everyone at Marvel Studios that I've met, all the way up to Kevin Feige, have been nothing but kind to me. But at the same time, for the most part, all Steve Epting and I have gotten for creating the Winter Soldier and his storyline is a thanks here or there, and over the years, that's become harder and harder to live with. I've even seen higher-ups on the publishing side try to take credit for my work a few times, which was pretty galling. To be clear, I'm not talking about Tom Brevoort, who is a great editor and really helpful. So yeah, mixed feelings, and maybe it'll always be like that, but I sure hope not. Work for hire is what it is, and I'm honestly thrilled to have co-created something that's become such a big part of pop culture, or even pop subculture with all the Bucky Steve / fiction. And that run on Cap was one of the happiest times of my career, certainly while doing superhero comics. Also, I have a great life as a writer, and much of it is because of Cap and Winter Soldier bringing so many readers to my other work. But I also can't deny feeling a bit sick to my stomach sometimes when my inbox fills up with people wanting comments on the show. So I'm sure I'll watch it, and you should too if you're a Marvel Movie Universe fan, but I'll probably be waiting a while to check it out myself. So please don't email me with any spoilers, I guess, but give Sebastian Stan lots of love wherever he is online.
Yeah, no, I think all of that is more than reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
I think it goes back to, it's an ongoing conversation about paying creators for their work. It's from, buying something from someone direct on Etsy up to Marvel paying their creators. This should be a life-changing financial situation if your character is in a movie or television show. And the fact that it's not is very tacky,
Exactly.
to put it lightly.
Shenanigans. And yeah, it has been happening forever. The little thanks that you see at the end of the movies is usually mostly what people get. I know for a time, DC, while they didn't have to pay out for a lot of things, apparently, I think it was Christopher Nolan in particular was making sure that people got paid for little bits that they did, or that he borrowed from. So like some Gotham Central storyline stuff, like Ed Brubaker and Greg Rucka saw a little bit of a check for that. Didn't have to, not contracted to.
Yeah, and that thing is, they should be contracted to. Like, this should be a legal thing. If your character, even if it doesn't belong to you, if you create something, you should have like a percentage of that. There should be royalties for the rest of your life, however that character is used.
Yeah, and it's kind of telling too that like Disney right now is really trying to bug over some of the old Star Wars novel writers for their rights that they're promised in contract, and they're just like, but that was a contract with a different company, so like we don't really have to honor that. And they're just like, excuse me. And without that pushback, without people pushing, they'd just let it lie and probably get away with it, which would suck a lot.
Yeah, exactly. A company like Disney and by way of Marvel, or vice versa, whatever, they can afford it, but they can also afford really good lawyers to find loopholes, which is awful.
And you'd think that Disney, Disney has the money for it to pay their creators for stuff that they want, and like, but they're also the same company who keeps lobbying for the public domain to be extended, because Mickey Mouse gonna be public domain real soon.
Yep.
Whoppo, what are you gonna do?
I would understand if the creator has passed, because unless there's some kind of legacy fund for their family, then their hold on it would be null.
Yeah.
But these are living people we're talking about. These are people that still have to survive in this very expensive world for the next 30 to 50 years. And they can't get paid a living wage. So, like, I don't think they're asking for a lot.
Folks like Steve Ditko and Jack Kirby died basically penniless in tiny apartments.
Yep. So we need that to stop happening. I think what people need to realize is that artists and creators are not asking for the moon. They're simply asking to be respected for art they have created, even if it's not their original character.
Yeah.
The fact that he created this iteration of Bucky means that's a different character. To me, that would be a brand new character. So it is Bucky, but he's the Winter Soldier. Yeah,
and they even thank them specifically for the Winter Soldier character, Brubaker and Epting. Separately, it is an idea that doesn't come out without them. So
yeah, so I think that there needs to be some form of payment. I know it needs to be money. Because the thank you is cool. I think it should be both. Ouch, sorry. A little eyelash here. I also think that they should promo what comics things come from, but that is a retailer standpoint and has no bearing on this thing. I think a lot of people... Oh, sorry.
They do this stuff.
Yeah. No, I just had like a cat hair or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole other episode, but I definitely think that they can work in tandem where they support the creators financially and also bring up the fact that this came from this specific comic to which the company will keep in print instead of what they usually do, which is go, oh no, it's successful. It'll be in print in 6 months when no one cares.
All the WandaVision stuff, basically.
Yeah.
Like, well, we'll get that back to you in June. June's good, right?
Yeah. Everyone will still be super excited about that.
Love to see it. Thanks, everybody. Oh,
yeah.
In
any case, everybody should be supported more. Retailers promotionally, but creators financially.
Exactly. All right, girl, what you got?
Okay, I have a very exciting piece of movie news. Oh yeah, should I do this one first?
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. I won't do this one first. Netflix has acquired the rights to the Boom Studios comic book Berserker, which has one issue out.
Bon petit.
Exactly. It's the Keanu Reeves one. Everyone's been flipping out about it. And then it came out and everyone was like, oh my God, this is so amazing. So it just keeps on rolling, my friends.
Keanu Reeves.
Exactly.
It's a spicy comic book.
Yes, it is. So it will first adapt the story into a feature film, followed by an anime spin-off series. The feature film will star Keanu Reeves, and then I believe he'll also be voicing the character in the anime series, which is pretty rad.
Mm-hmm.
So big Berserker news.
Simone is very surprised.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's clearly designed as a pitch. One that he was probably trying to get out for quite some time. And people were like, nah, I don't know. That'll never fly. And then it becomes definitely the best-selling comic of the year, probably. Unless something wild happens before the end of the year. Like, Boom is talking about issue 1 selling over 600,000 copies, which in the current market...
Huge.
Yeah, exactly. It's about 10 times what a top seller gets these days, or like a decent seller gets these days. 10 times.
Yeah. Generally, if something gets over 100,000,
Mm-hmm.
it's like top tier,
Exactly.
top of the sales list.
And I was reading something the other day, like anime is huge right now, not just here, but in all kinds of markets. And you find that a lot of Hollywood is just like, anime, what the heck? No, thank you. So this is a bit of Boom and Keanu Reeves having their fingers on the pulse, being like, a wild murder book starring Keanu Reeves as an anime. I think that's gonna go over well, like in several markets. Ooh la la.
That sounds breathtaking.
Sasufi.
Breathtaking.
No, you're breathtaking.
You're breathtaking.
I love that so much.
That makes me so happy.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we have a Keanu Reeves in this world, because this world is garbage. But you know what? It's not all bad.
I will be absolutely heartbroken if he is ever milkshake ducked. I don't think so, because like even apparently when he's been aware for years and years and years, when he takes pictures with people, he's doing this, but he's not actually touching the person.
Mm-hmm. Which is very nice.
Because like he understands consent and has before it was cool to do so.
Hey. All right. So that is big news, but it's also short news because that's what we have right now. That's the announcement came out like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, but we're pretty excited for it.
All right. What do you got?
So Free Comic Book Day is happening in August 15th. I think we can say quite definitively we will be in a new space. We will probably hold a grand opening on that day. And thinking words. Now, whether or not everyone gets to come inside the store, or whether we figure out like a bag system of just like, here's some fresh comics for you, or however we end up doing that, is kind of up to how the response goes. So everybody keep on being safe with your COVID protocols. We would love to do something really cool.
Yes, we don't want to be in the middle of a third wave in the summer. Thank you very much.
That would suck a lot.
Yeah. So seeing as obviously those numbers are always in flux, we are figuring out how to have a free comic book day. And that will probably not be figured out until, I don't know, like a month before, because the numbers are going to be so they're based on the numbers, right? They're based on the COVID numbers. And if there's a lockdown and blah, 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 like so many factors.
Exactly.
We absolutely will be in a new place by Free Comic Book Day. Very excited. Can't say more right now. until some papers are signed.
But we have some papers to sign.
I'm so excited about that.
So that's cool. The day that we are allowed to be in the space, we will be taking video and pretty much whatever streaming show we're doing next, we'll have that video basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you'll be part of the process of moving and, and redecorating and redesigning and basically having a new space. Very excited. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, you're in 2B. I'm a little envious because we don't even have a number yet. So I think we'll be in like May or June. A lot of my friends are in 2B, which is great.
Wow, 2B's
2B, yeah.
2B's advertising is just really great. Handing out free vaccinations as well?
That would be so cool, but they would not. I don't think that would. Yeah. Oh, that's bad. I mean, bonus, you get an earlier vaccination. So I know.
Sad bonus.
I'm
no
like,
spleen, however.
So sorry. I'm an ass.
Danica's sitting here. How do I remove organs from my body?
No, I'm good. I'm already booked for.
I'm pretty sure it involves a bathtub of ice.
No. My kidneys. No. All right. Don't ask me.
Why do you need to be on the donors, or why do you need to be on the vaccination list so early? Well, I removed several vital organs. God. So I am definitely immunocompromised.
All right. I shouldn't be laughing at this. I'm a horrible person. Moving on.
Anyways, about Free Comic Book Day, there's going to be a lot of stuff. And in sort of like, y'all don't control this news, which I found kind of funny, is... oh
yeah, I forgot I had that.
Is Diamond came out and was like, well, DC is welcome to participate in Free Comic Book Day. But if what we know is that Diamond doesn't actually run Free Comic Book Day. Free Comic Book Day is put together by a panel of retailers, and Diamond helps facilitate Free Comic Book Day. So Diamond, y'all don't get to say crap all about DC getting to participate in Free Comic Book Day. Y'all don't control that.
Seems very passive aggressive.
Dinguses. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is Diamond's way. I'm not surprised.
Exactly.
Oh, you can participate. It's fine. You know what? Okay, this is how petty I am, because this is what we would do on a small scale. Throw an event the same day. And just have it be DC related. But I am a vindictive bee.
So forever ago, I had a really good plan. It's never going to happen with us now unless somebody donates like a lot of X-Force #1s to us.
Oh, right. Yeah, I think we could achieve that, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Send us your X-Force #1s for this awesome plan that I have. It was back when I was working at Wizards, and they had, I think, like 3.5 long boxes worth of X-Force #1.
Yep.
Just sitting there. Every new collection they'd pick up would have at least one copy. They just kept accumulating it. They would sell maybe one a year, maybe. So I came up with a plan. Rob Liefeld, writer artist of the book, is derided for his imagery, but a lot of people super love him. So I was going to hold 2 events. One of them involved a shredder, and it would be like this nice pedestal built shredder. And for like a $5 donation to charity, you could take a copy of X-Force #1 with that wild art in it, that art that you don't like, and you can put it through a shredder and help maintain the integrity of comic book art or something.
Yes.
Dumb like that.
I love this.
And then the second event that I was going to run at the same time was going to be like, hey, you know what? I hear some assholes are shredding a bunch of copies of X-Force #1. What the hell's that about? For a $5 donation, you can save a copy of X-Force #1 from being shredded.
And it'll be worth more because there's less copies.
Exactly. Now there's less copies in the universe, so that copy that you just got and sent money to charity for, well, it's even more rare than it was before. Wow, isn't that great?
Oh.
People would have been upset. Rob Liefeld would have been really upset because he gets in a tizzy about a lot of things. He gets in a real tizzy. Gets that cocaine twitch going.
Wow. We're going to get sued for libel.
I say that because in every one of his interviews, you can hear him go a lot.
Oh, no.
And that's because you get a deviated septum when you do that much cocaine throughout your life. He probably doesn't anymore, but he definitely did back in the day.
We were all young ones.
Yeah.
I have not done
he got
that.
his first comic job when he was like 18, I think.
Oh, no.
He was really young. When he quit Marvel, he was like 21, 22.
Yeah. That was nice, right?
And it was
Sorry.
and it was apparently why when Image launched, they launched with Youngblood because they're like, let the kid try it first. If he fails, then we can all figure something else out.
Oh my god, we can put him under the bus. It was that kid. He did it.
Yeah. And then when it did extremely well, all the other ones were like, okay, cool.
Wow. Adults are mean. All right. Can we move on?
Yeah,
Is
we
it
can.
Cool? Is it cool? All right. Oh, that's true. Hi, Chris. It is slander. Thank you. Right. That's so right.
It's the J. Jonah Jameson line, yeah.
I know. I don't use those often enough to know, but thank you. We will avoid slandering him, but not libel. I'm gonna do that.
Or you're gonna print it.
I'm gonna
print it out.
Yeah.
It's gonna just be a sheet that says Rob Liefeld did cocaine at least once.
I'm just gonna have like a really like crayons in a notebook and just show them on the show and be like, libel.
And here in our libel section,
just horrible messages we point at the camera, and then everyone's like, we can take screen caps, you guys. Oh no.
hey, if I know something about putting things out on the internet, is it goes out and then it disappears forever.
Yeah. Oh no. I don't think that works at all. Like,
ding.
Oh my god, sorry. See, now I'm sniffing.
It's because of all the cocaine, right?
Not today.
Yeah, seriously, we're not awake enough to have been doing cocaine. Like, y'all see our energy levels.
Yeah.
You think that's the result of cocaine? That would mean that like our regular selves would be like husks. We'd just be like weird slug creatures.
Hair up my nose. So, oh, that's better. Anyway, I found something very, very fun that I think is very, very awesome. The writer-director of Promising Young Woman is set to pen a screenplay about Zatanna.
Who's Zatanna?
She is DC's witchy character.
Hell yeah.
Which is super rad. Love her. Now, she's writing it. It's unknown right now if she'll direct it, although she is rad. And Promising Young Woman was rad. She also, where is it? Here is it. She also was a former Killing Eve showrunner. So she knows how to do some good stuff.
You like that show. That show's going to end next season.
Flipping love that show.
Yeah.
And I need to see more of wherever I left off. I think season 3?
I think you were caught up, basically. You're caught up to what was coming out.
Yes. So it'll be produced through J.J. Abrams' Bad Robot Company. And I'm super psyched because I like Zatanna. I think she's really cool. I think she doesn't get enough play. And this article mentions that Abrams is supposedly also developing a Justice League Dark series of films and TV shows.
Ooh la la.
And I just finished the latest Justice League Dark series. Who wrote the first chunk?
James Tynion.
Thank you.
Tynion the fourth.
James Tynion the fourth, and then Ram V did the last arc. It is amazing.
Is it dark?
It is dark. It's
Ooh.
very dark. A lot of people die. And it's great because if that's the one, like, I know there's quite a few series to go from. I'd like to kind of backtrack and see how the New 52 one goes, et cetera, et cetera. But it's got like Zatanna, John Constantine, Detective Chimp, Swamp Thing. So we could bring like maybe the guy who played Swamp Thing in the failed TV show.
I love Detective Chimp.
Yeah, also Detective Chimp is rad.
Detective Chimp is the best. He's a detective who is
oh,
chimp.
And Man-Bat. We could bring him in. Like, it's
Man-Bat.
so great. So there's some rad characters that don't really have any screen time.
I'm just super excited that the Zatanna project has Paul Dini nowhere near it. While he is lauded as being like kind of the co-creator, co-runner of the Batman animated TV series from the 90s, he really likes some Zatanna. He really likes writing Zatanna and Batman like kissing up on each other, but he also straight up married a woman who looks exactly like Zatanna. So when her name is like Misty Lee. And so whenever he's writing Batman stuff, Zatanna always shows up and is just like, "You're so awesome, Batman." And you can just see Paul Dini being like, "Yes, that is me. I'm Batman. I'm Batman, and I'm kissing up on Zatanna, and that's what I'm writing for you right now, the reading audience." It's super weird. His any of his Zatanna stuff where Batman is there is just like weird fan fiction.
Yeah. No, I found a picture of her straight up dressed like a lady magician.
Yeah.
And like, I mean it as that because obviously magician is a gender neutral term, but she's dressed up in like this tiny short skirt. She's like full on lady magician.
When I say literally married a woman who looks like Zatanna, it's not like a
no
like styled like. It's like no. Her deal is she looks exactly like Zatanna.
Yeah, that's disconcerting.
Tyson says, "Can Spider-Man sue the Daily Bugle for Liable? What about companies that make Spidey merch within the Marvel Universe?" There's actually a really good issue of She-Hulk about this specific thing, where She-Hulk's firm approaches Spider-Man about suing the Daily Bugle. The problem with suing the Daily Bugle is his legal team, Spider-Man's legal team, gets all up and is just like, "Yeah, we're suing you, J. Jonah Jameson, and that kid who does all the pictures, Peter Parker, for being a part of this." And Spider-Man's like, "Wait, what? No, what? Are we? I'm sorry, we're doing what? Oh, I need to. Let's reach a settlement. Let's do a settlement."
I hear that kid doesn't have money. I hear he's very poor.
It's so good. I think they end up settling on J. Jonah Jameson and Peter Parker have to dress up in chicken suits and hand out papers around New York that issue corrections.
Oh my god, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. And then that's around the time when Civil War also happens, and so Spider-Man reveals his secret identity. So issues later, J. Jonah Jameson's just like, "That son of a bitch."
I had no idea, and I'm really angry about it.
You had both of us dress up in chicken suit. He was so mad. It was
Madder
really
than
good.
Usual.
It was really good stuff. You can read that on the Marvel Unlimited app, or you can read it in the Dan Slott run of She-Hulk.
Oh yeah. Random aside, I'm not going to go into it, but because we did watch Justice League the new last week, I remembered that J.K. Simmons is also in that as Commissioner Gordon. So props to J.K. Simmons for taking on both DC and Marvel and kicking ass.
Yeah,
because
dude's everywhere.
He is great.
Yeah,
like he just deserves all the roles. But I love the actors that are like, you know what? I really like comics, so I'm going to do everything. And he does. He does it well.
He does so many awesome things. I really like that. I really like that kid. I think he's going places.
Yes, exactly.
Did I have anything else? I think I might.
I just had the two. I'm just more excited that like Zatanna is getting some awesome times.
Oh, I wanted to know that Black Label does have a new full on editor instead of just sort of like, hey everybody, can we like try and help out put out these books. It's Chris Conroy. He used to work under Mark Doyle. He is a amazing follow on Twitter.
Absolutely.
Really kind of like giving no hex at all and calling out some white supremacism and all that kind of good stuff. It says here he is a 16-year veteran of DC, joining back in 2005, back when they're in New York. But he is heading over to Black Label, segueing over from the Batman group of titles, and he's gonna rock it because he's the guy that has the taste that was kind of going for, like the Andy Curry style, the Mark Doyle style. So very, very excited for that to take root and for us to see awesome, mindful, dark ass stuff.
Yeah. All right. So you are updated with news of the comics area. As I mentioned before, we did watch Justice League over the weekend.
We did it all in one sitting.
We did. And so instead of a to-be pick on Thursday, we will be talking about Justice League. And unlike Justice League, we will not take 4 hours of your life to tell you about it.
Good gravy.
Oh my God.
4 whole hours.
Honestly, I will say, he could have chopped off an hour. Like, if there hadn't been 7,200 slow motion shots, there was an hour right there.
It's like binging a TV show, except it felt like
it's not gratifying.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the end of the episode like, hey, hook.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
That said, we're actually feeling a little pleased about it. All things told.
It is markedly better than the original.
But exactly. It's something that we're all gonna chat about. We'll have the spoilers bar up.
Yes.
For y'all, because it is only a week old by the time that we're gonna be talking about it. And not all of us have 4 whole hours to devote to one thing. So if you want to avoid some spoilers, we'll have that spoiler bar up for y'all. So that will be our 9:10 p.m. show on Thursday. On Tuesday, of course, we're doing our new releases. So you can hear us talk about all the cool new things that are hitting our shelves on Tuesday at 8:10 p.m. Tomorrow, if you're watching this on Monday. If you're not watching this on Monday, please disregard the tomorrow.
If you're not watching this on Monday, please just go to our YouTube page or webpage, I guess.
It's got them all there. Yep.
Yeah. And just click through the links and walk around and be a time traveler. Indeed. We think you're rad. Any hoozle, we're gonna get a couple hours of work in before, I don't know, night and bed.
Supper.
I'm still, honestly, that sandwich from Cafe Rista, I'm still good. Like, I'm happy.
I'm gonna eat my second half.
Okay, I'm probably gonna have that for dinner, to be honest. It was really good.
Super freaking delicious. Well, and also you also had breakfast before. I had a shower instead.
I did. Well, yeah, you kind of need that. Anyway, we love you. Hopefully we will have some good news for you soon. I feel like we've been kind of twisting and teasing, and I didn't mean to be doing this that long. But just know things are good. We're happy with our decisions, and we hope you will be happy with our decisions too. And check out Cafe Rista, because they're not very far from us, and they're rad.
Yeah, a little tucked away. Super awesome. And they've got a lot of really great things to put inside your mouth.
All right. We will see you folks tomorrow at 8:10 p.m.
Bye.